hasn't already been invented. And it's for the little string that goes on the hoodie or on your sweatpants or like, string pants.
Tell me more. I'm intrigued.
And it's a little thing that clips onto the ends so that it can't get lost.
Yes.
When the one end of the string gets lost in there, and you try to work it back out so you can tie.
It's the worst.
And then once that string goes and you end up pulling it all the way out, it's done.
Yeah, it's never the same.
It's never the same, especially with hoodies. You gotta.
Yeah.
The danglies, you gotta have those. It's kind of part of the look.
So you just have little stoppers. I love it. Little
stoppers, and then the wash, you put them on before you put the strings in the wash, because that's usually when it happens.
Dude, so true.
They get all flung up in the fucking wash, and then
genius.
Yeah,
I love it. I would totally buy it.
I just told everyone my idea.
Well, we're fucked.
If they beat me to it, it's all right. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, but we'll see it on Shark Tank or something.
It'll be on Shark Tank one day. So I was thinking, I was having a bad shit earlier, and I was thinking while I was shitting, I was stoned, and I was thinking about all the different types of shits, and I came up with the 5 different types of shits.
Oh, okay.
You ready?
Tell me, yeah.
Number 1 is the clean release. It's like a Olympic diver. They go from the top and they go down, and there's not even a splash.
Yeah.
It's the best case scenario type of turd.
Yeah, that's a healthy poop.
It's a healthy poop. You need 2 wipes, and you're like golden.
Genius.
You check after the second one, and you're like, oh wow, and then you're out, quick and easy.
Yeah.
Then there's the Mack truck.
Oh Lord.
Wide load.
No.
And these ones, this is the one that happened to me earlier. These ones are painful. And this is what I imagine anal sex feels like.
Uh-huh.
And you have to let out a little bit at a time and then pinch, because if you let the whole shit out at once, your asshole probably will rip.
And you have to go to the hospital.
And then you're on a quick trip to the hospital.
Yeah.
Scary.
That's like my biggest nightmare.
But
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about with you let out a bit, you have to this very carefully okay, and then pinch like a cigar cutter.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. I'm not crazy.
No, not at all. I'm with you 100%.
Then number 3 is the sawed-off shotgun.
What is that?
Very messy.
Oh.
And this is
yeah,
when you have to shit and you wait a really long time, you're not able to find a bathroom, you got to wait to get home, and it's like somebody's pulled the cork on the champagne bottle.
Yes.
Yeah. Not much else to say about that.
I see it.
Yeah.
Feel it.
That's what happens in your toilet.
Yeah.
And then you have to get the thing.
Yes, the toilet brush. Is that what you're doing there?
The toilet brush. Thank you.
He was just swirling and swirling to me.
I was stirring the soup.
He was like, you would know. You're the woman. You clean the toilets.
Hey, when I do a sawed-off shotgun, I clean it up.
That is true. I give you props for that. Yeah.
I'm not going to leave that behind for somebody else to see.
Respect.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
I have a story about that, but we'll get back to that in a little bit.
Oh. Oh.
Then the next, number 4, is the pressure cooker.
Uh-huh.
I know you weren't expecting this today. This just happened before we started.
Okay. I love this.
Yeah.
Pressure cooker. Tell me.
This turd is under immense pressure, like a diamond.
Yes.
And you have to really coerce this turd out of you.
Yeah.
It takes massaging and breathing exercises. You're sweating. It's a whole, you're on the toilet. Your legs are falling asleep.
Yeah.
You know, that's the pressure cooker.
Yeah. You need like a magnesium supplement. It's
usually when I eat McDonald's, pressure cooker.
Dude, yeah, it's terrible.
I end up sitting there having to massage.
Mm-hmm.
It's very painful, the pressure cooker. Very painful. In a different way than the Mack truck, but still fucking painful. The Mack truck hurts your butthole. The pressure cooker hurts your tum-tums.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? That
hurt. It's
that
a
hurt
bellyache
in here.
poop.
Yeah. Ooh. And then, last but not least, there's the Bugs Bunny.
Okay.
Which are those perfect little round marble turds.
Oh my god.
Bloop, bloop. And they're not bad, you know. It's not a painful turd,
but not healthy.
But it's also not a clean release Olympic diver turd. It's just somewhere in the middle.
Sorry, I went to like a nutritionist once. Like, I don't know. She was like a homeopathic doctor as well.
Yeah.
She was really big on poop.
Mm-hmm.
And like keeping a poop log and like what your poop looked like and like the consistency or whatever. And the first one you said, that's like ultimate. That's the health. That's like what you need in life.
That's the poop we're all looking for.
Yeah. The other things you explained, not good. If that's going on for too long, you've got a big problem.
Yeah. I mean, once in a while is okay. We all have our moments where we eat some junk food.
Yeah.
And the next day we have some
found
problems.
Yeah, it was just funny
to deal with, some consequences. But if you're pooping like that on a daily basis, bad news.
It was just like her way of like really like daily be like, how healthy am I right now?
It's a great way to know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was really interesting.
You're silly not to take a little peek at your shit. You know what I mean?
How like you
and
said,
to take a note.
Tum-tum.
Take a note of which one is it of the 5. And then, put it in a little category and put it up on a piece of paper on the fridge.
Yes. Make your whole family and your close ones know.
Yeah. It was a clean release this morning. Thank God.
Yeah.
Totally. So that's where my mind's been at.
I love it.
Turds.
It's genius.
Thank you. And sweater strings.
Two
not
like
a lot
extremely
going on
important things, I think.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I also take note of my piss color. That's good indicator of what's going on in your bladder.
Yeah, hydration levels. Mm-hmm. You're really gonna want to look for that almost clear color.
Again, that's what you're looking for. That's on a perfect day. It's clear as water, clear as the spring.
Yeah, that was
as
big.
The creek.
When I was like a
babbling
musician,
brook.
They were always like, "What color is your pee?"
They'd ask you?
Yeah, your vocal teacher.
They'd have you bring in a sample?
Pretty much. It was so, whiplash, man.
Those
it's
teachers
true.
Are weird.
It's true. Music teachers are crazy.
I wonder how many people were like, mine was fucking brown, sir.
And they knew the ones,
my piss was orange.
They knew. I mean, they were so on top of you. Like, they, would say, like, where's your... the jug that I used to carry, that was 10 years ago before that all this like reusable water bottle stuff was huge. We were carrying them around like football players.
Before we cared about the environment.
Yeah. Before it was trendy and shit. Mm-hmm. I was doing my part.
Good for you.
I know. Thank you. I feel so proud of myself.
You know what I was doing though? I was one of the first people to wear Crocs with socks. No joke. I'm not shitting you. I know a lot of people say, I came up with this. And I was the first to do this. I was the first to listen to this band or whatever the fuck it is. But I'm telling you.
I believe it.
From 2006 to 2009, every day of high school, I wore Crocs with socks. And everybody laughed at me and made fun of me and gave me shit for it constantly. But now it's like the coolest thing ever.
Dude, I totally believe it. Not only are you a trendsetter, but I could also just see that being like your thing.
Yeah. It was my thing.
Yeah.
And then many years later, I saw Danny DeVito wearing orange Crocs on Always Sunny. And I was like, yes.
Absolutely. I would be stoked.
Yeah. And now I've seen a lot of cool people wear Crocs.
I love it.
We just saw that guy. Not that he's like the coolest person, but I saw Tom on Vanderpump was wearing the tie-dye Crocs.
But which Tom, Caleb?
Which Tom? Schwartz.
Okay, the good Tom.
Yeah.
Watch out.
I know. I don't even want to. We could go down the Vanderpump hole, K-hole of Vanderpump, but I don't think we should.
No, then but I just wanted to poke fun at you for
our
that.
podcast will just turn into a whole different podcast.
For sure.
Yeah. But all I will say is that we finished. Thank God we finished it.
Yeah, you're like, I survived. Like you can have a T-shirt. Like I survived the Vanderpump watch with my girlfriend.
Yep.
Like
I can move on with my life now, and it feels good.
Me too. The chapter needed to be closed.
Sometimes after a season is over, you get depressed, and you're like, "Oh my fuck, what am I going to do with my life now?"
Yeah. This was not.
And I know you have all done it. Don't you fucking pretend like for a goddamn second that you haven't sat there.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
A season in one day. Come on.
That's what we all do.
I call bullshit.
That's like the weekend festivities for sure.
Yeah. So, we did that.
This was a little different.
We wasted a good chunk of life, and I'm gonna just be honest about it. I'm not ashamed that I watched Vanderpump.
Yeah. It was just a great show that went down about season 7, and then we held on just to see what happened.
I had to know at that point. I'm so invested. I had to know, but this wasn't a show that when it ended, I was like, oh no. I was like, holy God, like, let's move on.
Yeah.
I can breathe now. Reality TV can really suck you in like that.
I almost was left feeling like I need to go pray for these people.
Do not waste a second on those people. Not one of them deserve your prayers or your thoughts.
I want to help
or
them.
Your tweets.
Let me help you.
Or your money. Don't fucking go to Tom and Pump and all that shit. Don't go there. Well, okay, Lisa Vanderpump's okay, but the rest of them, they're fucked.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say
That's
about
what we got to start.
All right. Yeah. Yep. See, we got to cut ourselves off because we were going down the fucking K-hole. Vanderpump.
It's toxic.
It is. Oh, there's my phone.
Fantastic.
So what else we got on the agenda today?
It was just, yeah.
Besides TERDS and Vanderpump.
Come on. Give me more.
Sorry, I got to scroll. Scrolling.
You're good.
Oh, yeah. So one of the things that I'm sure you see on your feed, in your reels and stuff, is those videos of people with the selfie stick up on the ledge of a building or a bridge, or a mountaintop, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Like,
not my favorite.
That's not good. It gives. As I'm laying there in bed, stoned, it makes my heart race go up.
I feel sick.
Yeah, it gives me anxiety. It makes me sick, but somehow I have to keep watching it.
Yeah, I rarely can.
So this guy, this daredevil, died after falling from a 68-story high-rise in Hong Kong.
Oh,
he was doing one of these, and he went.
No.
Yeah, his name was Remy Lucidi. He was 30 years old, and he was a French daredevil.
So he was not like the fantastic movie we watched recently. What was that called?
Man on Wire.
Yeah. He could have learned a thing or two
from the Twin
him.
Towers on the wire. No, he definitely was not that guy.
He was professional. Not. This guy was not.
Yeah. But it was on the Tringunder Tower complex in Hong Kong.
Wonder what happened.
And this is one of those where people were like, "Oh no, oh, it's a tragedy, oh God."
How can you believe this happened?
Yeah. But I was like, is it though? Like when you're constantly fucking around like that every day.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out.
It's not a senseless tragedy.
No. And
we knew what happened. Yeah.
Do I feel bad? Like, sure, that's terrible, but at least he went doing what he loved. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How poetic.
How many people have fallen off a building that weren't fucking around all, you know what I mean?
Weren't doing it on purpose.
They
or
hated
whatever.
They hated heights. They hated it. They never wanted to be up there and they fell.
Oh.
And then this guy, he was like, "No, get me up there." So can I really feel bad for him?
No.
I wonder what his final moments were as he's going down with his selfie stick.
They probably have the footage and everything.
Oh shit! Merde.
Oh.
Good thing he didn't smash on somebody below.
Dude, yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah. Not cool.
No, my God, are you kidding? I'd be pissed.
So, yeah, I mean, make you think twice about being a daredevil, being a selfie stick daredevil, because there's a lot of them out there. See them every day on the feed.
Well, now I've
fucking
changed
around.
my mind.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Off the list. Off the bucket list.
Yeah. Oh, another thing. I just wanted a quick shout out to Paul Rubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman.
Yes.
He died this week, and I mean, if you were a kid of the 90s, you loved Pee Wee. He was just like a part of it. He had so many great cameos in movies.
And TV shows, and yeah.
Yeah. There was that other one where he was a superhero, the Spleen.
Dude, yeah.
And his superpower was he farted so bad that the people would fly back and they'd pass out. Oh, what was that movie? With Ben Stiller? Shit. Anyway, Paul Rubin, is it Rubin or Rubens? Anyway, Pee Wee Herman, we salute you.
Yeah.
He was like one of the greats of comedy.
Such a big fan as a kid. That was like Pee Wee's Big Adventure, whatever. It was one of my favorite movies growing up, hands down.
We should watch that.
I would love to. Oh my gosh.
Maybe tonight.
Parts of it I found terrifying.
We'll get stoned and we'll watch Pee Wee.
I just loved watching it.
What do you think?
I would love to.
Take a big old bong rip and watch some Pee Wee later?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a date.
Popcorn and Pee Wee.
Yes. So, Subway has come up with this new thing. Sorry, my phone keeps flipping. So I'm reading sideways. Subway has got a new thing where if you name your kid Subway, then you get free Subway sandwiches for the rest of your life. No, wait. No, I fucked that up.
Yeah, I think
if you just change your name to Subway.
Yeah.
You don't have to start out as Subway. If you change your name to Subway, you get free Subway sandwiches for the rest of your life.
Dude.
So we're naming our kid Subway, right?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
We just need...
I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. Because I'm not even a huge Subway fan, but the cookies.
There you make a point.
The cookies at Subway.
So fire.
They got the white chocolate macadamia. They got the M&M's cookies. They got...
the double chocolate chip. That's jam.
Yeah. And then just the chocolate chip is pretty dank too.
So good.
Imagine that. Free cookies for life. You know how much I fucking love cookies.
And like grab a turkey Sammy every time you come. He's drooling and like creating a plan right now.
Fuck.
Maybe we'll just...
I'd get sexual with the cookies. But then I would be obese. But free cookies.
What can you do?
We're naming our kid Subway. We decided. You said yes. You shook your head.
I'm like, wait, what just happened?
Just like that. Okay, another good one. we've been talking about people getting, they're on stage and they get shit thrown at them.
Yeah.
There's been so many.
There's been insane.
This one and this one, this one.
Yeah.
And
you want me to list them all?
I mean, we can try. I got Baby Rexha.
I think Harry Styles.
We had. Come on, we can do it. We can do it.
Kelsey Ballerini.
Nice. All right, so we got 3. That's amongst.
There was more.
Many more. Well, someone threw something at Cardi B, and she immediately was like, "Oh," and took her mic, which was like one of the long, you know.
Yeah, it was a big mic.
And whipped it at the person. Missed the person that threw whatever it was, because they were like, sorry, because she looked right at him.
Yeah.
And was like, and they knew they'd fucked up.
Yeah.
And she whipped the mic and hit somebody else.
Granted, it was so far away, and I feel like she was just so close. It was like the next person over.
Oh, yeah.
She was close.
Yeah. But
that poor girl. I know.
It was a good throw.
Dude, yeah. It was a great throw, honestly.
But now she's in trouble.
Yeah, it's such an unfortunate situation. Because I feel like 2 things are going on here, right? Like, it's Cardi B. What do you think's going to happen? But also, like, this needs to stop. So she did what she needed to do.
Didn't she even say beforehand, if somebody fucks around,
did. Oh my God,
I'm going to throw something at you?
Yeah.
And then they were like, that.
Oh, let's see if it's true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then,
yep.
What do you think?
Like I said a couple episodes ago, they're going to be performing under a plexiglass sheet or in a bubble, and like it's going to ruin concerts forever.
Such a bummer.
It's fucking dumb. Just because somebody wanted to be the person that, I went viral. I got my viral video and like everyone's watching me. Oh my God. Like 10 seconds of TikTok shit fame.
Oh my God, yes.
Because that's what the world's all about now.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what you just said about the guy with the selfie stick.
Yeah.
It's the same exact thing. Yeah.
He died for that.
Yeah. And now this person
fame.
is like getting people like, I don't know what happened to that person, but it didn't look good. It looked like she like hit the ground when she got hit by that mic. So it wasn't pretty.
I'm going to go off script here for a second. And this might get us canceled. But I don't care. I'm going to say it.
What?
The algorithm is making me crazy.
Oh no. Are we allowed to talk about the algorithm?
I don't care.
I know.
I don't care anymore.
The secret algorithm. Yeah, tell me.
The Instagram algorithm is making me insane. Okay? I don't want to sound like a beggar.
Yeah.
But I feel I've made other stupid accounts. I've made music accounts and golf videos, and we've been working pretty hard at this Turd Talks shit for a while.
Right.
And I just feel like the algorithm has cursed me for whatever reason. And I've heard this. I saw another comedian, I won't mention in case he wants his identity.
Yeah.
I saw another comedian saying the same thing, like, the algorithm hates me right now. And I just don't understand what we need to do to get to that next level. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
It's all about the influencer thing, and it's hard, man. It's a real pain in the ass,
right?
To be honest.
Through.
Again, I don't want to sound like I'm being a complainer, but I am. I'm going to complain. Are you with me on this?
Absolutely.
I see videos of people doing shit that takes about 5 seconds to film, and you're like,
no, I'm saying yes. Why are you saying that?
Okay. And They put in no effort. So, a lot of it's a parody of another video, or they put like a side by side of them watching another video.
Right.
And they get like billions of views. Maybe not billion, million views, hundreds of thousands of views. They're like the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just have to keep reminding myself that it's not about the content. You know, it's about just, it's like playing the slot machine.
Right.
That's the algorithm in my mind. You just got to keep on going. And then one day you'll get that one video that kind of goes in. Anyway, so if you're somebody that's trying to do something like this, don't give up hope. Keep playing the slot machine. And that's what everyone's told me about doing a podcast. Like, just keep going.
Yep.
Don't give up. Just keep on going, and it'll eventually, good things will happen. We've had good momentum. And again,
We're really grateful for everyone listening.
Yes. And all of our guests and all the great things that have happened. It's been really awesome. But like, fuck the algorithm.
Yeah.
For real.
Totally.
I just had to say it because it's been making me crazy.
It's all good. I fucking feel you.
You've seen me. You've seen me losing my mind a little bit.
Hey, it's the way she goes. It's created to make you lose your mind, quite honestly.
Yep. But I've accepted it. And onward we move. Mm-hmm. So, moving on. Trump said he's going to run for president from prison. And I believe him.
I do too.
It's going to be the best. Okay, we're going to get all the best people. Can you imagine him in his cell, like behind the bars with the camera? It's going to be amazing. Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe. He's going down, okay? Mike Pence is going to go suck on his mama's titty.
Oh, my God.
We're going to bury him.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know, like, if that's even possible or not, but...
Is that possible? I mean,
I don't know. I haven't, like,
we say
researched this yet.
He just does it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
It is crazy. But his approval rating is like he's kicking DeSantis' ass. And all the other Republican candidates that are on there. Like Trump is, even after all this shit and the indictments and the documents at Mar-a-Lago.
He's got charisma.
He's got the best charisma. Everybody tells me I've got charisma, okay?
Yeah.
Ask anybody, I've got charisma.
To me, it just kind of feels like when the school bully like just keeps winning the class presidency, and you're like, oh my God, this guy again. You know what I mean? But he's like a freaking dick. Like, that's all. That's just how I feel.
Go away.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anybody else that's popping up that would take his place. That's like, oh, this is our guy on either side. Where I'm like, yes. That's the one.
Yeah, it's so weird.
We found him. It's just battle of the fucking diapers.
Oi.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I want to laugh, but then sometimes I'm like, oh my God. Like, this is nuts.
It is nuts. And now U.S. citizens are going to have to get a visa to travel to Europe because the rest of the world is so afraid of us.
Yeah, that's like really crazy to think about, honestly. That's going to change the traveling process immensely.
But they don't care. That's how bad it is. Europe's like, you know what? You guys just...
We're going to try to keep you away. As many of you as we can.
Yeah. We'll take all the other tourism. But you guys...
There's like so many of us. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Think of us as just trash people.
I know. It's embarrassing, okay?
It is.
It's really bad.
It is fucking embarrassing. I don't want to be a trash person.
They think that we live in garbage cans. Like, literally, I just get into my little trash can at night and close the lid.
I'm going to tell everyone. I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian. Oh, no, not me, eh?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
We'll wear little Canadian hats.
No, I'm from Toronto.
While we travel.
Absolutely not. Sorry, eh? Sorry about that.
And that is like the accent I cannot do whatsoever. I'm screwed.
I can barely do it.
I'm screwed.
Even my Canadian accent's terrible, and that's where my family's from.
I like it though.
Thank you. There's actually different Canadian accents. There's Toronto, and I always kind of channel. That's my family that I think of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Banffy. Oh, I gotta go to the garden, eh? Everything's eh? Oh yeah, totally. Sorry. And then there's like out in the Yukon, we're like fucking hell, eh? Absolutely. It's almost like it's got a bit of
like Garvin-Dugan, like
yeah. Yeah. When we went out to the Yukon and we were doing the fishing trip out there, I loved the way those guys sound. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, everything was fuck. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 20 fucking pounder. Fuck. Yeah. And again, it's not great, but that's in my mind. That's the
to us it may sound exactly like Toronto.
And imagine what they think what we sound like.
I know.
So one of the really weird and interesting things about the Hollywood shutdown, which we've talked about a few times on the cast, it's not just about the fact that Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and whatever, they have crazy amount of money going to the CEOs. But the problem and what they're fighting about right now is that a lot of the it's the AI shit.
Right.
Which you know how I feel about this AI stuff.
He's about to get heated up, y'all.
Scary shit.
Yeah.
Essentially, actors are fighting for their likeness because they want to be able to take somebody's face and their voice and regenerate it and pretty much own their face.
Yeah. Like that recent Black Mirror episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really not cool because I always thought like that's copyright and like, you know what I mean? It's pretty crazy that something that we fought against for like ever with art, with music, with images, right? You can't use someone's likeness, yada, yada. And then here we are where they're going to really exploit it to the extreme.
There's been some movies where they used it. I don't know if it's AI, but they used this technology in a way that was cool where they took an actor and they were able to make them look younger, where it's like the flashback thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I was like, for that reason, like one that pops in my head is in Tron.
Dude, I was just thinking that. Yeah.
You're thinking Tron?
Yeah, absolutely.
When Jeff Bridges is like the young Jeff Bridges, and it's the 80s version of Tron.
I love that movie. You showed me that movie. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was, and I think that was an early version because it still didn't look that great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool though.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's in my mind. They're just going to make the whole movie with that type of technology where Jeff Bridges doesn't even come in. He doesn't say one line. No, he doesn't even come into the audio booth studio. Like it's all just AI. Yawn. Yawn.
No. Guys, I was hiding it.
I know. You were trying to hide it so hard.
It's like, why do you do that to me? Do you ever, when you're like yawning through your ears?
Yeah. Yawn through your teeth.
I swear in that moment, I'm like, okay, yawn through your ears. Here we go. And somehow the energy and the pressure is like releasing what I think is through my ears. So,
yeah. Well, it's cozy in here. I understand,
talent.
It's like, it's got such a cozy vibe in here. It's like a warm fireplace is burning right over there.
It's actually also, if you want to know, really healthy for your throat to yawn. It means that you're relaxing all of those neck muscles and everything's just feeling so good.
Should we do some throat exercises?
Should we
do some vocal? I know, you probably know a few good ones. Let's try a couple.
Sure.
We should do this before every podcast.
Yeah.
Get our voices warmed up.
If you're driving and stuff, you can do this too. It's just important to keep that voice feeling good.
All right, ready? That's number one.
I don't know if do I have to try it? Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, give me a chewy. A for effort. All right, now.
And that's like, yeah.
Now we go. Woo! Woo!
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay. Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz. Penelope. Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz.
Good.
Thank you.
What else? What else?
I don't know.
She shat on Caesar salad. She shat on Caesar salad.
I know I can get this. She shat on Caesar salad. She shat on Caesar salad. She shat on Caesar salad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Had to one up you on that one.
Okay. Well, what else? What other? Now we're getting our lips. The tongue. Tip of the tongue, teeth, and the lips.
Tip of the tongue, teeth of the lips.
Oh,
tongue,
see, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Good for you. Sucker.
Don't you ever call me a sucker.
Oh, there's that new asshole that's coming in.
Asshole?
His new inner asshole.
I'll show you an asshole.
Dear Lord. I'm scared.
Oh, by the way, our last guest, was a little disappointed we didn't have the fart mic.
Yeah.
He asked where it was, and so I have it here.
Okay.
I brought the fart mic back.
That's great. That's great.
He seemed sad.
I know.
When I didn't have it.
Well, shout out, Nathan. We're really thankful and grateful for you. It was a
big
good time.
Shout out to Nathan.
It was really fun.
Yeah. Really funny guy. Great stand-up comedian. If you don't know his stuff, go check it out because he's a funny guy.
I loved it. And so now the fart mic is back.
It's back, baby.
In action.
Pink eye mic. In your face.
I will keep antibiotics on hand.
No, we will not. No. Be a guest on Turd Talks at your own risk.
Yikes.
Just the way we roll.
Waiver forms or something.
It's the way we roll.
He's like rolling or something. He's doing something. It's looking a little seizure-ish, but
it was like a mini dab. It was like a dab with zero energy and commitment.
Yeah, that's why I was like, or maybe a stroke.
Or just, you know. Or a mini stroke, I guess. I'm not that fucking old.
Can happen to anyone, Caleb.
It's true.
Yeah.
So I read an interesting thing that male virginity is on the rise.
Weird.
Big time. Because more men, young men, are forced to live at home with their parents. They're obsessed with video games. They don't know how to socialize anymore. They've lost the ability to speak with the opposite sex. And yeah.
I just wouldn't think a man could be like capable of that. You know? It's shocking. Isn't it?
You'd be surprised how lazy we are.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
So they're saying like the neckbeard population is growing.
It is growing exponentially.
Oh my.
I mean, I remember some guys back in the day. Because again, there was nothing to do back in the day but chase girls.
Right.
And I remember a couple of my buddies would go to extreme, like crazy lengths, just at the possibility of maybe something fruitful happening at the end of the evening.
See, I miss that. You had to.
You had to work hard.
You had to, and
yes.
I miss those days. Yeah.
And there was still the chance that you were driving home at 3 a.m. with Nada.
Yep.
Nothing to show for it.
Yeah. Women had all the power.
Okay, take it easy. We don't want too much power.
I know, I'm just kidding. But that was like the
young
one
men
thing we
need
had.
to be able to get laid. This
Yes.
is not good.
Well,
you can agree with me there.
Well, I'm confused on why they're just like not doing it, because I thought it was more like readily available than ever.
You would think with the TikTok or not TikTok.
I know,
with
right?
With the
You're old.
fuck with the Tinder.
Yeah.
Which is how we met.
Yeah.
And all
Shout out.
shout out.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. And all the other apps that are out there. I know there's a bunch. That it would be so easy to get laid these days, but I think it's actually getting harder and harder. And I've heard from my single buddies that the apps are shit.
I'm really shocked to hear this, honestly.
It's a hard world out there for a dude right now.
It's hard. I do feel bad for you guys.
We're like just like crackhead, just begging. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my God.
just a little bit. I just need a taste.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to fix it though.
That's a tough one. Do we bring back the whorehouse?
I always, I had this really cool professor that really said like absolutely legalize prostitution in the state of Florida.
This professor.
Right? He was a really cool guy. Like seriously.
It was a he.
Yeah, of course, right?
Bring back prostitution. Bring back prostitution. Like,
yeah, right.
That was his
chanting
class.
it pretty much, but he made a really good point. And I always really liked this guy. He was a fantastic teacher, seriously. And he was just the best. But
he sounds like it.
He said that the state of Florida already has legalized gambling to fund scholarships to colleges. That's the Bright Futures Scholarship Foundation that like most people get in the state of Florida. That's coming from the lottery system, which is legalized gambling. And then eventually when we tax marijuana, which I can't believe we still aren't, that will go towards education and like really great things in the community. So I say, bring back the whorehouse. Make it safe for the ladies and tax it.
Yes, the whorehouse in the best of conditions.
Absolutely.
That's the important
ladies are
part.
liking their job. They're healthy. They're happy. They signed
wanna
up to be there. Yeah. Come on. I love it.
It's a skeezy business.
I think it would solve so many problems.
I mean, I don't know anything about it.
I'm sure.
But I imagine it's a real skeezy business.
They have a legal whorehouse in Las Vegas somewhere called like, I think the Bunny Ranch or something like that. And it's been a great thing.
I've been to a strip club twice and I freaked out both times.
Like, what did you do though? Like cover your eyes and run? Or like, what do you mean internally freaking out or what?
I don't drink. So usually there's the 2-drink minimum.
Yeah.
And I order myself a Coke and then.
Do they look at you weird for that?
Yes. Immediately weirdness.
Yeah.
And then, I sit there and everyone else is getting drunk. If you're sober in a place like that, all you feel is the ickiness. All you feel is like this. You're like, oh.
Yeah, like you got to be wasted.
Yeah. And so I got really high, but I think it had the reverse effect.
Dang.
Where I just got home and I was like, I need to take a fucking shower.
Yeah.
And then, one of the ladies was coming up to me. And she was, oh, you're looking cute. Oh, you're hot little young thing. Oh.
I bet.
And she
They're
was
probably like, is this a teenage boy? Like, what's going on?
And I was like, I don't have any money.
You look so young. Exactly.
She was talking to me for like 5 minutes. And eventually I was like, sorry, I don't have any money. And she immediately, she gave me the biggest scowl. Like,
yep.
And then couldn't have walked away faster.
Yep.
And again, I was like, oh, this is a weird place.
Should have known from ordering the Coca-Cola.
She was all like, acting like we were best friends.
Yeah.
And I was so hot. And like, she just couldn't wait to get to know me. And then as soon as I was like, oh, no, like I don't have any money. And then she was right off to the next guy. Like, oh. And
making her money.
Yeah, making that money.
Well,
making it rain. I mean, I made it rain. I went over and was like, woo, woo, woo. And then I got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
But
sounds
that's
like,
just me. That's just me.
You know.
I'm sure if I were drunk, it'd be different. It would have been a whole different story.
Would you ever go with me to a strip club?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
like,
we'd have a great time at the strip club together.
Would we go to a fancy strip club or like a dirty strip club?
Ooh.
Which do you think we should go to?
Fancy.
Okay. So we'll go to like...
You're just a classy lady.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to bring you to a dingy, dirty place where you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Don't sit down.
I'll be scared.
I want
so
like
scary.
classy girls. I don't want like the 3:00 Monday.
No, we go to
crowd.
Miami then and go to a really nice strip club.
Yeah, baby.
I'm pretty sure even Club 11 has, I don't know if I'm giving you that right or not, but I'm pretty sure.
Isn't that the Drake
strippers.
Club?
Yes. He likes Tootsies as well in Miami, but that is not exactly a classy joint, but very well known.
All right.
It'll be fun.
We'll try it.
Let's hit up a couple strip joints.
Next time we're in Miami, put it on the list.
Yes.
Why
I don't
not?
want to gamble. There's so many things. You know what I mean? I need to go to a casino and I've only walked through a casino. I've never actually gambled.
That's crazy.
I know.
I mean, I don't play cards. I'm a terrible gambler.
I'm good at cards.
I'm not even good at
I
cards.
can help you win money. Let's go.
Let's go.
My dad started me learning casino card games at 8 years old. He started teaching me that stuff.
I will do the thing where I'm giving you signals. We'll develop a language. You know what I mean? I'll if I look up at the ceiling, that means stay.
Sounds like a really good way to get beat up in a casino.
If I cross my legs and I do a thumb thing like this, that means.
I don't know. Okay, you're because you're the
I'm
card shark though.
No, I'm just kidding. We just watched Casino and we learned you don't fucking do that.
No, that's my instantly. I was like,
Joe Pesci's gonna come out and fucking stick a pen in your neck.
If I see Joe Pesci in a casino, my ass is running. Yeah. Very fast. Okay.
The moment when you start to see all the guys gather around, all the suits, and you're like, oh shit, there's one. Oh fuck.
What do you do in that moment?
I mean, they try to run, but they always end up in the back.
They toss a few things of the chips and they make a scene.
Yep.
And then they always get caught. But yeah, then you get the shit.
Yeah, they always toss the chips and then the people try to grab them.
I love that.
Yeah.
You're like, money for everyone.
Yeah. Diversion.
Before I get murdered.
Yeah, and then 2 seconds later, they got you in the back just...
This is also kind of a dream of mine, I think, because of Casino Royale. There's so many great casino movies.
It's true.
Molly's Game was really good. Lots of good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that? 21? Loved that shit.
Was that the magic one?
Yeah. No, that was the card counting with the professor. You're thinking of...
Kevin Spacey?
Yes.
Okay.
You're thinking of Now You See Me or whatever that was.
Oh, yeah. Eisenberg was a card
Yep.
magician.
He was. Yeah, he did some cool card stuff. He did card magic.
Yeah.
I loved that movie too. Mm-hmm. Blew my mind at the time.
One of the things that when we used to watch America's Got Talent, one of the cool things was the card people.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
And there's only a couple people that can really do that shit well. I didn't realize this.
We were like, how is this possible?
But in the world of card tricks, there's 3 or 4 guys that are... No way. Yeah, remember?
I barely remember, but sounds...
To really be able to do that shit is...
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it freaks me out, honestly.
It's a weird thing to spend your life doing and practicing, but
those
who am I to judge?
The intricate tricks were so impressive. They would spend 20 minutes being it's over, and then it'd be under someone's chair in the audience.
Yeah, they'd rip the card, they'd show them, they'd sign it, and then they'd rip the corner off, and then they'd be like, and now check your pocket from somebody that's way the fuck over there. Just mind blowing shit. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but it's pretty cool.
And it's like it says your dog's name from 1997 on it.
Yeah,
and
like things you can't.
It's really
unless
creepy.
the person was a ringer and they were planted in the audience, which I don't think they were. I mean,
I can't explain it. I love it.
It's magic.
I love it.
Magic.
Magic.
Do you believe in magic?
Yeah.
Do you believe in magic? Former U.S. intelligence agent David Grush confirmed under oath this last week that aliens exist. Tom DeLonge was right.
Whoa.
Yeah. I told you that they were here all the time.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's really cool. What did they say? They're like non-human biologics or whatever.
Yeah, that's the word, biologics.
It was really funny.
They're like, we have a body, but we're going to call it a biologic so people don't freak the fuck out.
Right.
Which we didn't. Again, which is like, show me the body.
Yeah.
Show me. The body. Show me the body.
I honestly am so restless about it. I'm like, where are the aliens? Like, you guys are killing me with this shit.
I know.
I'm really excited. I just want to be friends and hang out and like talk and.
I just want to know if it's real or not. Are you fucking with me? Are you trying to get me to believe in aliens so that people are okay with the war? Because there's all these conspiracies and theories about why they want us to believe in aliens. And, alien sightings only happen in the United States, or the majority of them happen in the U.S. And then the rest of the world's like, no, we don't see shit. So, like, what the fuck is going on? Just let me see what I need to see so I can move on.
I would love that as well. I really would. I'm just like over it almost.
So many people. We've wondered our entire lives. We've made movies about aliens.
Yeah.
And we've made stories about aliens.
Which director is right?
Yeah, who got it the closest?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Are they like Avatars, or are they like Predator, or are they like
E.T.?
E.T. or like Paul?
Ooh.
Which one's the real alien?
Which one would you prefer it to be?
A Paul.
That's a good, yeah.
I like the little gray guy with the big head.
Yeah.
Long fingers. That's just
cute and friendly.
Yeah.
Probably best case scenario.
Best case scenario.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
I mean, I would bang an Avatar, though. Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying. I mean,
that's really funny.
If I was going to interracially mix with another species of alien, it'd be those blue ones.
Yep. That makes sense.
I wouldn't want to bang an ET.
I don't know. I guess mine would be like probably one of the characters from
Can you imagine
Guardians in the Galaxy or
having
something.
sex with an ET?
I don't know if you can, but if you did, it'd be really weird.
It's just all like folds and flaps.
Yuck. And probably slimy and cold.
Like big, long, like neck.
Yeah, it's like a 125-year-old man, but like Benjamin Button or something. It's really weird.
Yeah, and he's small.
Ew. I mean, respect to people who look like that, but like, ew.
Nobody looks like E.T. Who looks like E.T.?
I'm just saying, if the aliens are listening right now, I'm not trying to get shit.
Yeah,
so I'm saying respect, but for me, ew.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Thank you.
What about like a Yoda?
Now, for me, this is a tough one because I really appreciate the intelligence factor.
And they're just little.
And he can like do magic and shit.
Put a Yoda on your shoulder.
If like, I don't know. I just feel like we could do really impressive shit together and like save the world. I don't know. That could be a really cool kind of guy.
Yeah. If they were small, humans would immediately do bad things.
Hurt them.
We'd put them in cages. We would make them our slaves. We would,
But what if they have like all the special powers of Yoda where it's like
put little
mind
leashes
control
on them and like little sweaters and stupid
domesticate
shit,
them like cats and
shock
dogs.
collar. Yep.
Yes, and sell them for a lot of money.
So if they were little Yodas, they'd have to have some fucking force mind power. So when the humans tried to fuck around, they'd be like,
yeah, they're gonna be the top of the food chain. I can feel it. I want one now. You sold me.
See that? You're the problem. That's exactly the problem. That's cute. I want one.
Cute.
Oh, Yoda.
Come on.
And it's like 1,000 years old. You're like, oh,
it's amazing. It's dope.
Yeah. It is kind of dope.
I love it.
I would love a Yoda too. Am I fucking kidding? I think it's time for Douche of the Week. Douche of the Week. Do you want to take over this week for Douche of the Week?
I will.
Please. Please do.
Okay. This douche of the week is really freaking shocking and hard for me to say, but we're going to go down this road. So
I'm preparing myself. Okay.
Lizzo, I am ashamed of you.
What happened?
What
did she do?
Dude? All right, so here's the deal. I woke up one morning and everyone was like, Lizzo is a piece of shit. And I was like, there's no way they canceled Lizzo. Like
Lizzo can't be a piece of shit. She is all about, being who you are, right?
Yeah.
And self-empowerment.
Fun times and positivity and all this stuff. And like,
and
I don't
body
know.
empowerment, like be comfortable in your own skin.
Was really behind her. And unfortunately, there was a huge, lawsuit coming out with 3 of her past, tour people that used to work for her. And they basically are accusing her of things that I cannot believe. Number 1, for someone who gained weight on the tour, one of her dancers, she fired them and like body shamed them and like mentioned them gaining weight. I know. Whoa. I know. Also, so she would kind of like go crazy.
It's a bit hypocritical.
Yeah, after her shows and kind of get wild, right? And want to party at strip clubs, actually, like we just were talking about. And there's a story of where she would force her band people or tour people, dancers, whatever, to like touch the strippers when they didn't want to. And one person had to eat a banana that came from one of the strippers' vag.
She was like,
somebody that worked for eat it. Yes. And the person said that they felt like they had to do it because they're like, I'll be fired if I don't. So
okay, I have one question.
Yes.
Was the banana already peeled?
I bet so.
No.
I think that's exactly what we're talking about.
It was a mushy banana.
Something must have happened to it. I don't know.
I hope, not that it makes it any better, but I hope that the banana was not peeled and then it was put up, inserted in the vagina, taken out of the stripper's vagina, and then they were able to peel it, making the banana inside somehow safe.
I think that's too nice. I don't think that's what happened here at all. I don't think we'd have a lawsuit. Yeah, there was all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's really, really disappointing and sad to hear and just kind of annoying. It's just like, after the Ellen thing, like you should know that people are watching and they're going to whistle blow on you eventually. If you're being an asshole boss, stop.
I have a buddy who ate a lollipop out of a stripper's snatch.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Ew.
It's for real. And I believe
That's
him.
risky.
I totally 100% believe him.
I'm sure, yeah.
Because I've seen him do some other really sick shit without hesitation.
Wow.
If you tell him, go do that, he'll do it. So I believe him. Anyway, sorry. Continue. I was just thinking about the banana and
tested. I was like... I don't know. Jesus. I don't know. It's...
He's one of our good friends.
Okay. I'm like, remind me not to shake anyone's hands that's friends with Caleb.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Continue. Lizzo. Back to Lizzo.
Yeah.
the douchiest douche of the week we might have had in a while.
Yeah,
we got Ellened on this.
We did. That's exactly
what happened.
We got
straight up fucking Ellened.
It's exactly what happened, and I'm upset.
I'm big time upset. I was a Lizzo fan.
I know you were. You were really about it. It honestly, like, sucks when you just believe in someone, right?
I liked her.
Yeah.
And I liked her message of like, fuck you, I'm fat, I don't care. Yeah. I'm going to go on stage and boom, 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 show my tits and my ass and like be who I am.
Yeah, and I like that.
Fuck all the body shamers.
Yeah, she was like, I'm not going to lose weight. Like, go fuck yourself. And I was like, dude, fuck yes. And then to hear that she's like making fun of people for it and firing them for it is pretty.
No.
I know.
You Ellened us. And it was she was beloved, just like Ellen. Everybody looked up to Lizzo. Why do you have to fucking do that, man?
Well, I guess also it's like, I just hope this keeps happening because then it's like, why do such assholes get to be like so famous and like get to be known as nice people all the time when like they're actually assholes? Like,
yeah.
You know, let the assholes be scared.
It will eventually come out.
That you're a prick.
In this day and age where everybody has social media right there and they have a voice to tell everybody their story, like they're going to want to hear it.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly. So that's what's happened ever since then. People have been sharing stories to be like, yeah, that's true. I even read one where a film director said they worked with her for 2 weeks trying to work on her documentary thing.
Yeah.
And some movie they were going to make about her. And the person quit after 2 weeks because they were like, this is impossible. I cannot work with her.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Lizzo.
I think most celebrities are probably hard to work with, maybe, you know, in some level. But to quit after 2 weeks, that's insane. That's crazy.
To have the director pull out and say, I can't do this. It's pretty rare.
It's very rare. They want to make money. They want to make a movie with Lizzo, you know?
Can't imagine what a pain in the ass she was.
So, yeah, that's pretty shocking.
Yeah. Come on, Lizzo. I mean, we'll see what happens to her career.
Yeah, it's going to go to trial, they said. So we will see because it's some really bad allegations. There's more. It was so long. It's really crazy, honestly.
Damn.
And yeah, and for it to be 3 people going in together is pretty interesting. It's normally just one or something like that, but that's 3's a company. There's a crowd of people, you know.
That's when you know things are going bad.
Yeah.
When all the people start to come out of the woodwork.
Straight up.
So I have a really good video of the week for us. This one really hits home for me because it's of a old man. We live in Naples, which is the town of old.
Yeah.
Old, rich, and white.
Yeah.
So my whole fucking life, I've had to deal with old people. You know, I look a little bit disheveled. I like to have a beard. I like to have longer curly hair. And immediately, they're like, you don't belong here. Mm-hmm. Everywhere I go, I'm looked at like I might be homeless. Even though I'm like perfectly well-dressed, showered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
This is how we're treated in Naples. So this fucking video really made me feel good. So it's an old man in a jazzy coming over, yelling at this construction worker who's working on his street. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's got one of those like a cat machine.
Okay, yeah.
They're rolling out the street.
Yeah.
They're doing something. The old man comes by in his jazzy. The guy's standing there. I'll show you the video. I don't want to spoil it. Just watch it.
I'm calling the sheriff's department. I just got assaulted by this old fuck.
So you can see he's on the phone. He's like telling the cops like this old man just hit me. He just assaulted me. So he drives by on his jazzy, smacks the guy, and then as he's looping around, he hits a bump in the road and fucking goes over.
Karma.
Yep. Oh.
You know what's even better? That says that's in Punta Gorda, Florida. That's like an hour and a half from here.
I could tell just from looking at it that it was not far away.
Yeah, just a little north from here. That's so funny, dude.
Oh,
That is awesome.
that's one of those that I could watch over and over.
Yep.
Years of pent up anger
Just release.
toward these fucking senior citizens. It's ageist. They're ageist.
They are. They're mean.
They're mean. They're not nice. And so
I was a waitress for like 15 years to these people, and I was so nice to them, and I regret it.
I used to respect old people. You know, you hold the door open for them when they come through, or if someone's, you know, they'd walk across the street, even if they were like going real slow, you'd be like, oh, no, go ahead. You know, it's fine. I've lost it.
No, because they're cruel. It doesn't,
I have been shit on so many times.
Yep.
They don't say thank you.
No.
They tell you to go fuck yourself.
Yep.
They cut you off in traffic.
Yep.
And then they make you feel like you don't belong in this town. And how dare you, even though everything in this town that they experience when they go out to the movies and they go out to the restaurant and, oh, we're going to go downtown. And it's young people that are getting them all this shit.
100%.
That are making all this shit happen for them.
It's time
that
to be
back
grateful.
in the kitchens that are cooking their food. And, you know.
Yeah, they don't realize
Yeah.
what it takes to run this town, you know.
It's all young people.
Just to even get the lights turned on every day, you know, it takes so many people, and it's, I can't.
It's a bummer. And
dude,
people, so sometimes when they fall off their jazzy, okay, he did fall into the grass. So,
exactly. He was fine.
It wasn't like, oh no, call the,
No.
ambulance. But it was the perfect amount of for it's acceptable for me to laugh.
Oh, hell yes.
You know that line where you're like, oh, they got hurt. So I can't laugh.
This is fine.
I got to hold in my laughter now.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great video.
Screw you, Grandpa.
Yeah, fuck you, Gramps. That's for all those old people that were fucking rude to us.
Yeah.
So I got one more thing before we wrap it up this week. The world's most dangerous plant that can cause suicidal thoughts has now arrived in the UK.
Dear Lord.
And we happen to have one here. It's called the Gimpy Gimpy. And it's said to have a sting that is so strong that it can make people have thoughts of hurting themselves. And it's so much pain that the people... Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh! I'm okay. Okay.